we are implementing our strategic plan to make EPZ a self-sustaining company. We had to request through the Attorney General, through the Minister, through the Commissioner of Land or National Land Commission, that those lands that we wanted them to be made income-generating activities for the authority so that it becomes self-sustaining financially are the ones that are being said that I was allocating. And we could not do that. It was part of our strategic plan implementation. We have done it on board. We sought the authority from the relevant people and the agencies of government, 100%. So that is malice. That's the only thing I would want to say. It's malice.
Thank you, Mr. Francis, and thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Wanderi. Allow me to ask you a general question. To reach the youth who are the large percentage of the population in this country, if you become a member of IBC, you need to think of innovative ways of communicating with them. Can you share with us the social media exposure of IBC? You'd find them on which forms of media?
First of all, I would like to engage the National Youth Council.
Yes. Sorry, Mr. Wanderi. My question is specific to the social media outlets.
Bloggers and social media influencers.
That's one. Yes. That would be through Twitter?
Twitter, WhatsApp, all forms of social media.
Which ones is IBC using?
I think it's Twitter. I'm not quite sure, but I think it is Twitter. Twitter is one of them, and I don't know how they're using the bloggers. I'm not quite sure. Yeah.
Any other one you can think of? Okay. They're also on Facebook.
Facebook. Oh, sorry. Yes, Facebook. Yeah, Facebook. Yes.
And they have their website, and also Instagram. They have an Instagram page.
Thank you for that.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Wanderi. We've come to the end of your interview. I'll invite you now to make any remarks you may have to the panel.
Once again, I want to thank every one of you. I know this thing is not easy, but you have done an excellent job so far. I appreciate the transparency through which you have conducted these interviews. I could not remember whether it was done the same way last time, but the team is excellent. You are looking at the issues that affect this country, and I appreciate that. My closing remark is that I'm a Christian, practicing Catholic. I am a member of CMA, and I would like to bring transparency, accountability, visibility.
So that is the ongoing selection panel interviewing the 36 shortlisted candidates or applicants for the commissioner positions. And it is set up to run all the way until July 22nd. Now moving on away from that into a little bit of politics. Shinyali Member of Parliament Justice Kizito has urged ODM, ANC and Ford Kenya party leaders to unite ahead of the 2022 general elections. Kizito says ODM leader Raila Odinga is better placed to lead the country if he wins the elections, noting that a partnership with NASA-affiliated parties will be a major boost to Odinga's candidacy. Meanwhile, the MP has hit out at chairperson of the ODM party in Kakamega, Philip Kutima, saying he has let the party down.
Na yule ambaye anataka labda katika NASA anataka kuwa ndio flag bearer, basi aje basi apambane na Raila katika nomination. Akimshinda Raila basi tutamuunga mkono, lakini kwa sasa tunajua kwamba Raila is very popular in this country, and this country is looking up to and forward to Raila's leadership, because it's leadership that has been missed in this country. Na kwa hivyo sasa tunasema tunaenda mbele. Kwa Musalia na Wetangula waweze kujiunga na mrengo ambao Raila Amolo Odinga atakuwa pamoja kama NASA, na tuweze kumsupport, kumuunga mkono Raila Amolo Odinga. Serikali kubwa tutatoshea ndani na tunaweza kwenda mbele kwa pamoja, bila muhimu kwamba kama walikuwa na mawazo ya kusaidia Wakenya, tunaweza kufanya pamoja na tuende mbele. Ambaye anafikiria ODM imekufa Kakamega, anaota mchana. Tuna shida kidogo na uongozi wa chama, haswa kinara ama chairman wa chama cha ODM katika Kakamega County amekuwa na hitilafu katika uongozi. Nafikiri amekosa makali, na kwa hivyo yeye ni mmoja wetu katika chama, na tumemuuliza kama aweze kujitenga kidogo, awache wengine waweze kuendelea. Tunataka tuweke nguvu mpya katika chama cha ODM Kakamega ili tuweze kushinda. Kwa hivyo lengo la chama ni kushinda viti. Tushinde viti vyote vya ubunge, tushinde ugavana, tushinde kiti cha useneta, na vile tushinde MCA viti hivyo vyote, na pia tushinde urais. Kwa hivyo na Kakamega kama unavyojua ndio kura kubwa zaidi ya Mheshimiwa Raila Amolo Odinga, kwa sababu tutakuwa na zaidi ya kura milioni 1.
And away from that, Kirinyaga Deputy Governor Peter Ndambiri now says the county government made a mistake in sacking over 375 healthcare workers in the year 2019. Ndambiri says the issue will be revisited and the health workers will be reinstated once Governor Anne Waiguru leaves office in 2022. The DG says the health workers went on strike because of poor working conditions for the first time since their fallout in 2020 over impeachment proceedings. The deputy governor shared a podium with the governor where he said that the county would have employed other means of negotiations other than dismissal of the medical personnel. Ndambiri has also faulted his boss for failing to honor directives by the Public Service Commission, which gave the verdict that the sacking of the health workers was actually illegal and unprocedural and that they should be reinstated. However, Governor Waiguru steered clear of the county wrangles and at the church to pray for those who played a role in her persecutions in the year 2020, which he survived an impeachment motion. The two leaders were speaking at AIPCA Church in Kiandumo Parish in Geshogo, Kirinyaga County.
Zao juu ya strike. Si ni watoto wetu? Strike sio kitu mzuri, lakini najua wanaungua pawali wako. Wako na shida. Wengine hata wameaga dunia because of stress. Mabanki wanawatouch pesa zao. Mimi nasikia uchungu yao. Wakati ikifika inayofaa, we shall revisit. Because ni watoto wetu. Nimeona walimu wakienda strike lakini hawafutwi. I am not saying that striking is good, but the negotiation ni mzuri. Si ndio hiyo? Na naomba na nyinyi msiwe na strike ya kutoa bishop ama archbishop. Tuko pamoja?
Because I have never been on the other side. I'm a believer. I live one life, not two.
Still on a political note, the Service Party leader or TSP, Mwangi Kiunjuri, has called on the government to seek other avenues of raising taxes instead of overtaxing Kenyans. Kiunjuri said Kenyans are already overburdened by the high taxes on cooking gas and other basic commodities. Speaking in Timau, Mary County, during a fund drive to purchase a vehicle for the church, Kiunjuri said life has become unbearable for most households in the country, thus urging the government to intervene and reduce prices of basic commodities.
To what genuine Kenyans are asking for. Kwa sababu hii maneno ya ushuru, kusema ukweli wa Kenya wameumia. Ukiongezea bei ya petroli, bei ya mafuta ndio inaleta bei zingine zote za Kenya inalainisha. Kwa sababu ukiongezea mafuta, unga inaenda juu, maziwa inaenda juu, kila kitu inaenda juu, manake hiyo ndio tegemeo. Tunauliza tu serikali, tafadhali, tumefika mwisho. Hatuna kitu kingine ya kukupatia. Hii maneno ya ushuru, sasa tafuta njia nyingine ya kujilinda. Lakini kutuongezea kodi, tafadhali wachana na mwananchi. Ametoa kodi mpaka kwake nyumbani amekosa chakula ya kukula. Tafadhalini, hiyo tu tunaomba kwa serikali, tunaomba kanisa, tuungane pamoja ili Mkenya.
Remember, you can always give us some of your feedback at TV47 Kenya on Facebook, and we'll sample that before the end of this bulletin. Now we take a short breather. Don't go too far away.
Why crocodile inaweza tokea juu. Hiyo sijakula hata unataka nikufe kabla ni. I don't like it. I don't. Miss Kai na hipo ikitokelezea ivuruche simu yangu. No, ni sawa. Those who know me will tell you I'm not a lover of large volumes of water.
But for you, we rove the different parts of the country and beyond just to make sure that we bring you the experience. We educate you, we entertain you, and we inform you.
That it's not political and it can do something.
As we sail the boat of Morning Cafe to enlighten you, entertain you, and inform you every Monday to Friday, only on TV 47.
Woo. Construction can be quite a task, but how do you move from finding your piece of land, sourcing the right materials, getting the right labor force to put up your building? Or better yet, how do you source for a building that's already built?
Just a small size of land can suit just a big maisonette because you are going high.
How do you ensure you get the right finishes to bring out the aesthetic value of your property and make it not only look good, but also feel good?
The buyers in this area are the buyers who are able to pay cash.
Well, we have it right here on The Realtor on TV 47, where we demystify building right here in Kenya and analyze the property industry for you to take advantage when acquiring your next piece of property.
Every February, we hear men joking about going to a men's conference on Valentine's Day. We laugh about it, the lucky ones end up having a decent Valentine's Day, and we move on. But what we do not know is that men actually do meet up. Men do sit down and have conversations about things that affect their day-to-day life.
Let me ask, does money make the man?
Give them the gifts, shower them with everything you want to shower them with, but keep your money to you.
Untold Stories.
Thank you for keeping it TV 47. Now, 43% of Kenyans listed in the COVID-19 vaccine priority group believe that corruption is the biggest hindrance inhibiting the COVID-19 vaccination drive. This was confirmed by a research firm, One Pulse Kenya, following a survey that targeted 200 Kenyans countrywide. Listen in. In his to the nation address, President Uhuru Kenyatta assured Kenyans that the government will vaccinate the entire adult population of 26 million Kenyans by 2022. As of this month, slightly less than 500,000 Kenyans have been fully vaccinated against the novel coronavirus.
We will vaccinate over 10 million Kenyans by Christmas of 2021 and 26 million Kenyans by the end of 2022.
One Pulse Kenya, a UK mobile-based consumer survey firm that provides insight in real time, ran a 5-day nationwide study this week to assess Kenyans' willingness to the vaccine uptake. Speaking to hundreds of Kenyans aged between 45 to 65, which is the major target group in the vaccine drive, One Pulse discovered that only 11% of the target group has been vaccinated. This as 49% plan to be vaccinated, while 40% said they do not intend to. Despite the low uptake, a majority of Kenyans, that is 60%, believe that the government will meet its target of vaccinating 26 million people by December 2022. However, 43% believe that corruption is the main challenge hindering the vaccination drive, while 29% attribute the slow uptake to vaccination apathy. Another 21% feel that vaccine hoarding is the main challenge, while 7% pointed it to other reasons. This comes at a time when the upsurge of positive persons is slightly above 11,000 shy of the 200,000 mark. Since the onset of the pandemic in March 2020, Kenya has so far recorded 3,721 deaths and 178,119 recoveries. Elsewhere, residents of Vito Sidiho village in Navakolo constituency in Kakamega County were shocked after a cow gave birth to a calf with just 2 legs. The owner of the cow, Zainab Makhoha, says she has been receiving a number of curious visitors eager to see the calf. The calf cannot feed from its mother unless someone holds it in place. Zainab wants officers from the Ministry of Agriculture to take the animal, as already some residents claim witchcraft played hand, allegations that have been refuted by a veterinary officer in the area.
Kuzaa kwake ilizaa tu vizuri, lakini nikipata ndama sio ndama, iko na miguu miwili peke yake. Na hii ng'ombe nilikuwa nataka nisomesee watoto. Kunyonyesha yenyewe saa hii niko kwa shida kwa ajili yenyewe, natatakana niende nitafute kama watoto wanakula. Sasa natatakana nichukue hiyo ng'ombe nishike kwanza ndio inyonye. Mimi siwezi kulea, nataka serikali wanisaidie.
Ng'ombe ni esa pengine inataka ndume alafu peleke kwa ndume, ni ndume unakuta imetibiwa, imekuwa kwa dawa pengine hata ikamaliza 14 days alafu napeleka hiyo ng'ombe yako kwa hiyo ndume, mpaka hiyo kitu inaweza tokea.
Sasa tunaomba waizani wenye wanaweza kuja kumshughulikia watu wa mifuko wakuja kama wanasamsaidia hiyo ndama vile inasanyonya na vile inasakula.
Tuna watu wengine wenye wanajihisi vibaya na wakiona jambo kama hili wanaanza kuleta maneno mengine yenye haifai, wanaleta usirikina, disitui nini na nini.
Gian